scrapbooking. It's a new trend really taking over an old hobby, an old favorite. And just like there are thousands and thousands of paper products to choose from, there's certainly not a shortage on software either. This is part 2 of our 3-day mini-series on digital scrapbooking. Yesterday we asked the question, is digital scrapbooking right for you? Today we've got a rate and reveal of the best software programs out there. April Anderton, creative editor for Digital Scrapbooking magazine, is our guide this week. And I had a lot of people who were so grateful yesterday for the questions you posed and saying, hey, yeah, this is right for me. They could say that ahead of time. So that was really helpful.
I'd be able to see if they want to try it or not.
Absolutely. And the first step, once you decide you do want to try it, is choosing a software. And this is where it can get so overwhelming because there is so much to choose from.
That's right. These are just a few, too, of the many software programs that are out there. And people tend to get really attached to their software programs, so it's really important to choose one that you're going to be able to stick with. It's going to accommodate your needs in the future, and that you won't give up on if it's a little bit too hard.
Okay, Digital Scrapbooking magazine, the leading experts in digital scrapbooking, and they've narrowed down their favorite 5. Before we get to that, though, overall, when you're choosing a program, when you're out there looking, searching the shelves, what should you consider?
You should consider whether you want to invest the time that it takes to learn a program. Some of the programs have quite a steep learning curve. There are some tutorials online that you can kind of go through and see if you'd want to spend the time to do those.
So how difficult is it?
Exactly. And then also what it will do for you. Some of the entry-level software, you'll get to a point where you'll feel like you want to do more. And you're going to have to decide if that's something that you're going to want to, push the limits of that software, and maybe not start with that one. Maybe start with one that's more advanced.
So know the limits, because it might be nice in the beginning to have a basic one, but when you get more down the road, advanced level, it's going to be frustrating.
Right.
You also think it's important to ask what's included in the package.
That's right. Some of these have their own software, digital scrapbooking templates or graphics, or the stickers and the papers and stuff like that with them. And others, you either have to purchase those separately or make your own.
Okay. Also, how well established is it? And I have to tell you, this is a problem. A few years back, even, I started to trickle into it. I bought a program that hadn't been around for a while, and it was gone within a few months. And so that can be tough. One
of the main, besides the Photoshop products, one of the main ones that people started doing was the Microsoft Digital Image Pro, and that started out with Picture It. And that actually, they've stopped supporting it. It's still around, but they've stopped updating it and supporting it. So you might not want to choose that one if you want to do it for the long run.
Right. So 3 questions to ask yourself before you select a software. And can we get into the goods now?
Yes,
it's so neat to know someone's kind of tested them out for you. And the first one you say is not only one of the magazine's favorites, it's your personal favorite.
That's my personal favorite. This one, it's kind of the industry standard for photo editing. It's Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop. Right now they're in CS3 is the version that's current, and it's quite a powerful software. I mean, it has a steep learning curve, but you'll never say, I'd like to do more. There are always ways to do everything you want to do, probably 5 or 6 different ways to do it.
So much you can do with it. In fact, my husband and I got in an argument last night after you were here for the first time because I said, you're a digital scrapbooker. And he said, no, I'm not, but he loves the Photoshop.
The word scrapbooking,
scares him
off. Take that out of there.
I said, you'll learn to
I'm a photo manipulator or something like that.
Okay, so Photoshop, one of your favorites.
Photoshop is actually about $700. It can go up from there, so it's limiting for some people. They don't have the budget for that. However, Adobe has come out with consumer end, consumer price, consumer, the interface is a little nicer for just the standard consumer. It's Photoshop Elements.
Okay.
And that has a lot of the elements of Photoshop without the price. And so, quite the steep learning curve too. So most of the scrapbookers that we have, our readers, most of them use these products.
They like this one. Okay, number 2.
Number 2, this one is Corel, and it is Paint Shop Pro, and it's about $79.
So more reasonable on the price.
It is, and the Photoshop Elements is right under $100 too. So this one is known for its really easy drawing tools and a lot of the photo effects that it has. It's got some filters that'll take your photos from now to the 1850s with those sepia tones, and then to the 1970s with the brassy brights.
Fun.
So yeah, that's kind of it's another really powerful one. Not quite the price as Photoshop, though.
Okay, very nice. Number 3 on your list, AC/DC.
Yes, AC/DC has both a photo organizer and a photo editor. So you can, organize and tag all your photos so you can easily find them on your computer and then pull them into the program itself and do the photo editing. So they've got pre-made templates and page layouts that you can do
That's really nice to know you can organize it ahead of time before you can manipulate the photo.
And this one is between $40 and $70, depending on if you just want the editor or you just want the organizer.
Okay.
People have really found that this one's a nice one to use if they want it all one package.
All kind of in one package. This next one I've tried and I do love, Memory Mixer.
Yes, Memory Mixer is kind of a multimedia one. It's really fun. It's you create it on your computer, you install the software, but then you can create these little hotspots that you can click on, and you can add video or your favorite song or a happy birthday song or something on the layout itself. So then you can get books printed. Those are local too. So this is a local company. So even though you order it online, the books are actually being printed in Utah.
Oh, very nice.
So that's kind of a plus for that one.
A good price range there as well, $35 to about $75.
That's right.
These are 4 of 5 picks that April has for us. To go get the 5th one, go to our website. It's actually an online option for you as well. April, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Good tips. And come